Andrea Pirlo is widely regarded as one of the most gifted and influential midfielders in football history. Known for his vision, technique, and mastery of set pieces, Pirlo's career spanned 2 decades, and he played for some of the world's most prestigious clubs. He was born on May 19, 1979, in Flero, Italy. From a young age, Pirlo demonstrated exceptional ball control and vision, which led him to join Brescia Calcio's youth academy at the age of 7. He made his professional debut for Brescia in 1995 at just 16 years old, quickly showcasing his potential in Italy's Serie A. Pirlo's early career also saw him move to Inter Milan in 1998, but his time there was less successful. Struggling to secure a regular first-team spot, he was loaned out to Reggina for the 1999-2000 season. His performances with Reggina allowed him to gain valuable experience, and soon after, he joined AC Milan in 2001. Under the guidance of coach Carlo Ancelotti, Pirlo thrived at Milan, forming a dynamic midfield trio with Gennaro Gattuso and Clarence Seedorf. His ability to orchestrate the game from a deep-lying position made him one of the most effective midfielders in Europe. With Milan, Pirlo won 2 UEFA Champions League titles, 2003-2007, 2 Serie A titles, 2004-2011, and numerous other domestic and international trophies. He was instrumental in Milan's 2007 Champions League victory, playing a crucial role in the final against Liverpool. In 2011, Pirlo made a high-profile move to Juventus, where he continued to dominate the midfield. Despite being considered past his prime by some, Pirlo's composure and ability to dictate play helped Juventus secure 4 consecutive Serie A titles, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. His free kicks, long-range passes, and leadership were key to Juventus' success during this period. Pirlo's time in Turin further solidified his reputation as one of the best midfielders of his generation. After leaving Juventus in 2015, Pirlo took his talents to Major League Soccer, joining New York City FC. While his influence in MLS wasn't as pronounced as in Europe, he still showed glimpses of his genius before retiring in 2017. On the international stage, Pirlo had a distinguished career with the Italian national team. He earned 116 caps and scored 13 goals, representing Italy in multiple European championships and World Cups. Pirlo's crowning achievement with Italy came in 2006 when he played a pivotal role in their World Cup victory. He was central to Italy's midfield, providing crucial assists and performing admirably throughout the tournament. Pirlo's performances in the knockout stages, including his composed penalty in the shootout against France in the final, were crucial to Italy's success. He also featured in Euro 2012, where Italy reached the final, though they were defeated by Spain. His calm demeanor and skillful play made him an integral part of the national team during his career. After retiring from playing, Pirlo transitioned into coaching and obtained his coaching badges. In 2020, he was appointed as the head coach of Juventus, though his managerial career was still in its early stages. His time at Juventus was met with mixed results, with the team struggling in both domestic and European competitions, and he was dismissed as manager in 2021. While his coaching future remains uncertain, Pirlo's legacy as one of the greatest midfielders in football history is firmly established. Known for his calm and reserved personality, Pirlo has maintained a relatively low profile off the field. He is passionate about his family and has been married to Deborah Salvalaggio, with whom he has 2 children. In addition to football, Pirlo has a deep interest in wine and owns a vineyard in his home region of Lombardy, producing his own brand of wine. Andrea Pirlo's legacy in football is defined by his exceptional skill, footballing intelligence, and the elegance with which he played the game. His ability to control the tempo, make pinpoint passes, and deliver moments of magic from set pieces set him apart from many of his contemporaries. Whether at AC Milan, Juventus, or with Italy, Pirlo was always a player capable of changing the course of a match. His name is synonymous with grace and precision, and his impact on football will be remembered for generations. Pirlo's contributions to football extend far beyond his club and international success. His playing style influenced many younger generations of players, particularly those in midfield roles. His ability to operate as a deep-lying playmaker, a role that requires a perfect balance of vision, passing range, and defensive awareness, became something of a benchmark for modern midfielders. His calmness under pressure and ability to pick out a pass with seemingly little effort was a rare gift that few players could replicate. Pirlo's influence on the game also led to him being compared to some of the greatest playmakers in football history, including Zinedine Zidane, Johan Cruyff, and Michel Platini. In terms of his tactical impact, Pirlo helped redefine the role of the regista, a type of midfielder who plays a deep, orchestrating role behind more attacking players. His career has shown how this role can be utilized to dominate possession, control the tempo of the match, and distribute passes that can completely change the direction of an attack. Even as he grew older and less mobile, Pirlo was still able to dictate the play from deep positions with ease, showing that technical ability and football intelligence can be just as crucial as physical attributes. Off the pitch, Pirlo has been a quiet, humble figure. Despite his legendary status, he is known for being modest and avoiding the limelight whenever possible. His laid-back demeanor and his desire to stay out of the media's glare have only added to the mystery surrounding him. While many of his peers have often attracted attention through more flamboyant personalities, Pirlo's composed nature made him even more respected by fans and teammates alike. His personality on the field reflected his style of play, calm, composed, and with an uncanny ability to make everything look effortless. In retirement, Pirlo has ventured into coaching, but his journey as a coach has been just as challenging as his playing days were rewarding. As Juventus head coach, he faced a monumental task of managing a club that was accustomed to winning trophies and competing at the highest level. His time at Juventus saw some highs, but also a number of struggles, particularly in European competitions. The club's inability to win the Champions League under his leadership and some inconsistent results in Serie A led to his departure after just one season. Despite this, Pirlo's coaching journey is still in its early stages, and many expect him to grow and evolve as a manager in the coming years. Pirlo's influence on football remains significant. He inspired countless players to focus on developing their technical ability, vision, and passing rather than relying solely on physicality. His legacy is cemented not just through his trophies, but also through the lasting impact he had on the game. From his graceful free kicks to his calm presence on the pitch, Andrea Pirlo is a player who transcended generations and will be remembered as one of the true masters of the beautiful game. Andrea Pirlo's influence extends beyond just a football pitch and coaching circles. It also resonates within the broader culture of the sport. His distinctive playing style and his ability to make the most difficult passes look simple made him a fan favorite across the world, not just for his skills, but for the philosophy he brought to football. Pirlo showed that the game isn't just about speed or strength. It's about intelligence, creativity, and precision. His unique ability to glide across the field with seemingly little effort, combined with his remarkable technical ability, has inspired generations of young players who now look to him as the epitome of footballing elegance. Beyond his technical contributions, Pirlo also became a symbol of consistency and professionalism throughout his career. He had the rare ability to maintain peak performance over long periods, even as he entered the latter stages of his career. His time at Juventus, particularly during their period of dominance in Serie A, is testament to his enduring class and his capacity to adapt to changing styles of play. As the game evolved, with greater emphasis on physicality and intensity, Pirlo's ability to maintain control of matches through his football intelligence rather than sheer athleticism showed that there was more than one way to succeed at the highest level. His relationship with coaches and teammates also stands out. Pirlo's importance wasn't always measured by the goals he scored or assists he provided, but rather by his ability to control the rhythm of the team's play. At both Milan and Juventus, his coaches and fellow players often acknowledge how crucial he was to the team's overall performance, even if his contributions weren't always reflected on the scoreboard. His leadership, often understated, was key in the way both Milan and Juventus played football during his tenure. While Pirlo's playing career was marked by immense individual and collective success, it was also defined by a sense of calm and composure. Off the pitch, he became synonymous with the type of cool and class that football rarely sees. His private life, away from the glare of the media, revealed a man who appreciated the simple pleasures in life. Whether it was enjoying a quiet moment with family, relaxing with a glass of wine, he has a vineyard in Lombardy, or indulging in his love for music. These quieter moments helped contrast with his intense on-pitch persona, showing that he was a man who understood balance and perspective in life. Looking toward the future, many anticipate that Pirlo will continue to influence the football world, whether through coaching or other ventures. His time as a manager may have been short-lived at Juventus, but it marked the beginning of what could be a significant coaching career. While his first managerial stint was cut short, his experience and philosophy of the game, shaped by years of playing at the highest level, should offer a strong foundation for his future endeavors in coaching or other roles within the football world. As his legacy grows, Pirlo is likely to remain an influential figure in Italian football and beyond, inspiring not just players but also managers and fans who look to him for inspiration. Andrea Pirlo's journey in football encapsulates what it means to be a true artist of the game. He didn't just play football, he elevated it. His precision, his ability to think 2 steps ahead of everyone else, and his remarkable technical skills changed the way people viewed the role of a midfielder. His name will forever be associated with beauty, grace, and intelligence in football, and his legacy will continue to inspire the game for years to come. Whether as a player or as a coach, Andrea Pirlo has already left an indelible mark on the world of football, one that will be remembered as a benchmark for excellence. As Andrea Pirlo's legacy continues to evolve, his impact on football culture remains profound, particularly in the way the game is perceived and appreciated by fans, players, and coaches alike. He showed that football is as much about brains as it is about brawn, and that the artistry of a game can be expressed not just through spectacular goals, but through moments of brilliance, vision, and strategy. His contributions helped redefine the role of the midfielder in modern football. The register role, which he popularized, is now more widely recognized and sought after, with aspiring players striving to replicate his ability to control games from deep positions. His versatility, too, is something that is often understated. Though primarily known for his playmaking from deep, Pirlo adapted his style as the game around him changed. As the tempo of matches increased and defensive pressures mounted, Pirlo's capacity to maintain composure and adapt to the evolving tactical landscapes was a key reason why he was able to extend his career at the highest levels. While many players falter as they age, Pirlo found ways to continue to dominate, relying on his intelligence, positional awareness, and passing rather than the physical gifts that often diminish with time. Pirlo's influence has also extended to the next generation of midfielders, many of whom regard him as a role model for how to approach the game. Players such as Marco Verratti, Jorginho, and even young stars like Nicolo Barella have spoken about Pirlo's influence on their own careers. Pirlo's ability to keep things simple, yet effective, has served as a valuable lesson to players coming through the ranks, teaching them that sometimes the most effective pass is the simplest one, and that controlling the tempo of a match is just as crucial as scoring goals. While his on-pitch success is well documented, Pirlo's personality has also had a lasting effect on how professional footballers conduct themselves off the pitch. His understated, low-key approach to fame and media has offered a contrast to the often overblown personalities that dominate the headlines in modern football. He has consistently shied away from the spotlight, preferring to focus on his work, his family, and his personal passions, rather than chasing fame for fame's sake. This humility and focus on what truly matters, his craft, has made him a role model for many. In terms of his post-retirement ventures, Pirlo's transition into coaching may have been challenging, but it has also been part of his natural progression. Coaching requires the same level of understanding and passion for the game as playing, and Pirlo's decision to become a manager after his playing days shows his continued commitment to the sport. His first season at Juventus revealed the pressures and complexities of the role, but his experience as a player at the highest level provides him with the tools needed to improve in the managerial arena. His calm demeanor, tactical understanding, and leadership qualities, honed over decades of playing for some of the world's top clubs, have all contributed to his potential as a future managerial success. Pirlo has always been much more than just a footballer. He is a symbol of the intelligence and elegance that can be found in the sport. He is the embodiment of how football can be both an art form and a team endeavor, where one player's vision can elevate the collective. His unique blend of talent, composure, and intellectual approach to the game makes him one of the most respected figures in football, not just in Italy but globally. As the years pass and new stars emerge, Andrea Pirlo's contributions to the game will not be forgotten. He is more than just a footballer. He is a living legend whose legacy will continue to inspire future generations of players, coaches, and fans for decades to come.